Hello outdoor fitness friends, I hope you're all staying safe and well out there no matter where you might be in the world. 5Ks into the run, and the hill behind me is where I'm going next. Wow, it's a cooker today. It must be about 32 degrees centigrade. Let's just have a quick scan around. It's beautiful scenery out here, heading into this wilderness area surrounding the reserve. Lots and lots of hills, and of course off-road gravel like this makes it much more challenging on the muscles. It's really good for a workout. Remember friends, don't make excuses, make progress. Every little bit adds up. I think it's quite a good idea to keep track of your body weight, remembering that it's not about how much you actually weigh. When I say that, it's about your body composition. Muscle, which you will gain from training, is heavier than fat. So bear that in mind. Many people who start training start gaining weight and then get put off by it. Meanwhile, it's just them burning up fat and putting on muscle. To put it in perspective, when I go for a jog, I'm taking 120 kilograms of body with me. It's very intensive. I've been doing strength training and endurance training over the last few years primarily. Running is an excellent way of burning off visceral fat deposits and strengthening your cardio system. And if you want to increase the intensity, take a little pack with you and load it up. And if you want to feel what it's like to run at my weight, then you know it's 120 kgs. Load that up and head out off-road on a hot sunny day of over 30 degrees centigrade, and then you can appreciate more what it's like to do outdoor fitness and endurance training. It's definitely not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to challenge you. Yeah, feels good to do it. All right, just a little POV, the run as I start heading up this hill. It's about a 2.5 kilometer hill. It's deceptive from here, but it certainly just goes on and on and on. And some of the rare traffic, and as I like to say, you either make dust out here or you eat it. And I'm about to eat it because this guy's not even slowing down. Thanks, dude, for nothing. Whoever watches this video, show runners and cyclists and pedestrians a bit of consideration here. I always do. Just slow down a bit, man. You can knock rocks and all sorts of things into them. It's just a minor courtesy. It only takes you a few moments out of your trip. Yeah, man. Anyway, like I said, you either make the dust or you eat it. Such a gorgeous day. And that's very unusual to even see traffic here, so having a face mask does help. Unfortunately, still with this terrible lockdown, cannot go out in public without one. So it's best just to do that. It does make running and cycling much more challenging, as you have to filter through the mask. But it's good. It builds the endurance and stamina. And that is, after all, why I'm doing this. It's to build up more power. You have to get out there and take it. No one is going to give it to you. You can't simply go to a shop and say, oh, I want this, thanks. You have to earn it. That's the only way. No one is going to make you do it. If you don't have the motivation, it's not going to happen. Such a good way of building up the power in your heart and your lungs. Getting more vascular. Get that blood pumping all over the body. All that goodness from your food. Get it circulating through the power muscles. tendons, ligaments. Just get it nourishing everything. It's wonderful. I'm going to do a little backwards jog here. It's a point of view. So, already gone about 800 meters with this video clip. Looking back past that little house there. I love knowing that I'm surrounded by wild animals here. They just know they're watching right now. Any disturbance coming along this road gets the attention. And I know this because when I've been with many of the different species here, I have watched the travelers on the road and how they're seen long before they even get close. This is not about speed, it's just about endurance and going for longer periods of time. It's easy to go run on a treadmill, air-conditioned rooms, water and everything nearby. This is much more challenging, forces you to get out of your creatured comfort zone. Yeah. Get out there in the elements. Push yourself beyond previous boundaries. You force new growth by working extra hard. Oh, that hill's getting closer. Such wonderful fresh air out here, even with a mask. So clean, there are no factories. Again, very little traffic. Alright, it's time to put on the diff locks. As I like to say, for the 4x4 fans out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Going into low range. Slow down, increase the torque, increase the output. My idea is not to ever burn out before reaching the top of the hill. That's actually my marker point for this run, and then I'll be heading back. It'll be over 10 kilometers, nothing too hectic. It's a nice run. I got tired of all the devil thorns in my shoes. For anyone who saw my last video, the Tribulus terrestris, those little spiky thorns, at least here on the road, not getting any of those. Although, as far as the surface is concerned, it's just as challenging with all the rocks. It's definitely not easy going on the ankles and calves. A little sightseeing scan. As you can see, I'm not kidding about the traffic. Nothing since that one. Definitely, as the elevation increases, the intensity just goes ridiculously exponentially. And for any of those people out there with all the fancy gear who might be dissing my video, I don't have that gear, GoPros and so on, but as I like to say, no excuses. This is a way of me documenting this for future reference as well, to keep myself motivated. And it's a great way of capturing the trials and tribulations of my workouts. Highly recommend it, even if you don't have the fancy gear. Just go and make a record of what you're doing. It's lovely to look back at it later and go, hey, I actually did that. I must say, I'm looking forward to my little breather up there and the view. That's what's so stunning about running outside here. This entire area is just a wilderness haven. It's so beautiful. Remember, people, if anyone's watched the video to this point, yeah, just do it. Don't make excuses. I could have sat at home today as well, doing nothing strenuous. And as I like to say, a lot of nothing today adds up to a lot of nothing tomorrow. As with any goal, don't just talk about doing something. Actually do it. Another reason I post these online is it's a social contract. I'm saying, hey guys, I practice what I preach. What about you? Almost there. Of course, this is only the midway point. Very pleased with that exertion there. Whew. That's a serious piece of hill. Yeah, way off in the distance. So I'm heading next. Get out there and find that fun, friends.